Chat, if you don't know, YBN Almighty Jay, also a streamer, also a rapper, a clubhouse A&R. You know what I mean? Yo, boom, you're right. I got fancy on niggas, right? The little wine glass? Even though I got like liquor in there, but it's cool. Jay moved me into a. Let me see. Oh, wait, he's in here.
You
Yo,
hear me?
you get me?
Yeah. Hey, did you listen to my project or nah, bro?
I did not listen to your project.
I was about to ask for an honest opinion, bro. They say my shit trash. I think, bro.
I'm gonna be.
Now you know. Now you know it's so crazy. Niggas was fucking with my shit though. I ain't getting like no bad backlash from that shit, bro.
Yo, explain this to me because I'm gonna be honest with you. So even like whatever we gonna talk about Soul Train and everything. I feel like niggas wanted to hate Nahmir. Like it's at the point where you know when the internet is really people who have issues who like they only could disguise their issues when they hate. And I felt like there's nothing that Nahmir could do unless having the best song in the world that would prevent them from hating. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
or do you think it's trash too?
I mean, that's I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. That shit ass, bro. I ain't like that shit. I ain't gonna say the whole project ass, bro, but
Wait,
that Soul Train sold definitely some shit, bro.
wait. So who you blaming that on? Is that the label? Who did that?
Nah, I ain't. I mean, I can't blame it on the label. I gotta blame it on him because he got to say so of what songs he put on his project, so he approved of that to be on there.
Yo, and real question: did you have any input in that? Yo, because you got to realize,
Nah,
like,
I ain't had no input in that.
Fans look at it like this. Fans look at it like this, right? Fans said
this is what I was thinking at first. I was thinking that he recorded that on his own and just snuck that out and didn't let nobody hear that shit. But I went to the studio when I got back to LA and I end up like playing the song. I was on Twitter looking and the song ended up playing. And the engineer was like, yo, you know he recorded that song here? And I looked at him like, wait, he recorded that here? And he was like, yeah, I didn't think he was gonna put it on the project. And I was like, who was in here when he made that? He said, nigga, he had a room full of niggas who was saying that shit was fire. He was like, it was all his homies was in there. And I was like, are you serious?
I thought you were in the room. I thought Jay was like, yo, this is the hottest shit I've ever heard.
Nah, he had niggas in the room. They said all his niggas was in there, but I wasn't in there. So, I mean,
you sure you wasn't in the room, Jay?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't no nigga I ain't no fake ass nigga, bro. I ain't about to hear no ass shit, bro, and then be like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit hard. I would have told him that shit was ass.
I'm gonna stop you. Not saying that you would ever do that, but you've been in hella studio sessions. You know, sometimes you get studio ears where you hearing the shit on those big speakers, and you're like, oh shit, this kind of a bop. And it got to take for you to listen to it.
I don't do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody drinking, everybody vibing, and you like, yo, this shit fire. Then you listen to it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When music ass to me, bro, I say it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was ass, bro. And I ain't scared to say it, bro. That shit was not good, bro. But they said the engineer told me he had a room full of niggas in there, and they approved of that shit. So I mean,
who the hell was in that room?
I mean, but you can't look at it though. That's one of his most streamed songs now. Shit, I guess shit, the attention shit he been getting for that shit. That's one of his most streamed songs off his project.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You're right. But and then I come to this point because even though you weren't there for like some songs or whatever, like you never heard it before it came out, so we're not gonna blame you like you a co-sign this shit is hot. You do know that like with Corday kind of rebranding and the YBN is not attached to his name, people was looking at this project like, yo, is YBN over?
I mean, I guess you could say that. I don't know.
So that gotta matter to you because you know what? Like, yo, play this. If Nahmir succeed, it's an alley-oop for you. If he don't succeed, it's like he checked out the game and pretty much just like gave you the ball and say, "Yo, we're down
Well,
15.
I
Bring
ain't
us
gonna
back."
lie. Like I've been doing my own thing for the past like year and a half, 2 years. Like I've been doing my own thing. Like even on my own, as you know, kind of like when I came out and shit. Like
Yeah,
it was always Almighty Jay, Nahmir. Like you couldn't, like you wouldn't see me do nothing without him, type shit. So I kind of got to a point where it's like I want to establish myself as my own artist. So that's why I kind of took a break from my music and shit, and I just rebranded my sound. Like I wanted to come out with a new sound,
yeah.
and then I wanted to like rebrand myself as my own artist. So that's why I've been doing my own thing. So I really ain't been focused on nobody else's music, what they been doing. So I ain't been in tune with his music for real like that to get no feedback on it. I've been focused on my own shit.
All right, and so let me ask you a real question, because annoying,
Yeah.
and he said he made comments saying he wasn't fucking with that song, and he said Nahmir followed him, not really fucking with him right now. Like, I thought you gonna hold the line, like, yo, listen, man, yo, that's my nigga, like, that's on fire.
You can't be fake like that though, bro.
Okay.
I mean, but I don't know. Maybe Nahmir kind of felt like a motherfucker was trying to like embarrass him or make fun of him in front of somebody type shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
in
yeah.
front, you know how niggas got audiences and shit
True.
though, bro.
Facts.
So a nigga don't want to like that's kind of something you can call a nigga phone and say. But I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But you know, like that's kind of how niggas be feeling though. Like, damn, bro, you ain't have to do that in front of your platform. You could have called my phone, like especially if you a nigga homeboy. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, shit, if that's a nigga job to do that, nigga ain't finna be fake about it and fake it like shit fine when it ain't. And I'm just gonna be real, shit. I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that song.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, and I don't know if you're gonna believe me or not. So the day I even had to tweet out, like, I get projections like pretty much every day, but like, at certain times in the week, it's like, yo, this is this percent accurate, right? When I had to tweet it out, and I really wasn't gonna tweet it out, but I remember people just like tell me like, yo, if you gonna be fair, you have to tweet it out, even if you fuck with Nahmir and you like him. And I remember I tweeted out and I'm like, yo, I feel like he about to have a bad day because people gonna be trolling him, this and third. Have you talked to him since that? Because you know how the internet could get. And you've been through moments where like the internet was either saying blah 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 about you because you were the topic of discussion.
Yeah. Well,
And
you have I talked to him about that?
yeah, ever since he dropped the album, have you talked to him,
Uh,
see where his head is at?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Like me and him ain't been seeing like eye to eye, bro, for like the past like year, bro. Like so that's why niggas really ain't been seeing me with him like that, or like even seeing us like fucking with shit like that. Like as like you see, like when I drop my project, like he ain't even post that shit, but I ain't feel no type of way about that shit, cause like
Wait, he didn't
I
post?
mean,
No way. He posted.
no, Corday did, he didn't. Like me and him ain't been seeing eye to eye, bro. Like, but that's been something that we kept to ourselves. Like we ain't
Stop, bro.
really put
Yo,
our
you
business out
you
there.
have been the like if like even with Corday, rebranding or whatever, nigga. Like I think people looked at it and be like, yo, YBN still got a chance because like, yo, you said I'm YBN until I die. So we thought y'all was like pretty much like this.
I mean, like, but you got to look at it like as far as that being my nigga. Like, yeah, like I'm down for that nigga. Like, even if we don't fuck with each other type shit, I'm still down with him because that's my nigga at the end of the day. But like from a business standpoint, bro, it's like I kind of got to a point where I had to branch off, do my own shit. Like if you, I don't even know if you seen like I took YBN out of all my shit. It's just still stuck on my Instagram. But if you look on YouTube and everything, it's just say Almighty Jay. But I ain't making no big deal to throw it in everybody's face and be like type shit. That was just something that we just did and just kept it moving. Like I didn't make it a big
I
deal to kind
saw
of
that, but I thought it was
yeah.
like the James McMillan type shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, maybe that's like a little staticky, so you're rebranding as well. But man, like
But
I
nah,
I
I
always assume y'all were like Siamese twins, dog. I kid you not.
nah, I ain't really talked about it like that. That's why, like, even when he posted that shit on Instagram, like the other day, it kind of caught me off guard when I seen that shit, cause like he ain't called my phone or nothing to even say nothing about nothing. He just posted it on the Instagram how he wanted to do like the song shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know you seen that shit,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like he ain't called my phone or nothing, so he ain't Like he just posted that, and like he still ain't called me afterwards, like type shit. Nigga just posted that, so that's why that kind of caught me off guard.
Yo,
But I still just kept doing my own thing.
yo, what changed, bro? Like, nigga,
I ain't
20.
gonna lie.
Like what changed? You know, fans always be wondering, like, yo,
I just think
like
like
did
when
ego
motherfuckers get
come into it? Did you get too big headed where you start like, yo,
nah,
blah?
it ain't even that, bro. It's like, bro, I'm out to keep it. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like niggas just, you know how niggas get older, bro. Like niggas start growing up. It ain't even like oh no shit like that. It's just like from a business standpoint, bro. Like I just wanted to handle my business a different way. Like I kind of like had to boss my shit up basically, like from a business standpoint. Like so, it's just like niggas just kind of. I ain't gonna say like don't fuck with each other because that ain't it. Like niggas start doing their own thing. Like
Everybody just start going their separate ways type shit.
yeah, it's
That's what it
kind of
seemed like.
like growing apart type shit. Like Nahmir start doing what he do, hang with. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I really don't like some of the people he hang around. Like so, I just chose to distance myself.
But, okay.
He be having like
Wait,
I ain't
aren't
gonna
both
lie,
y'all
nigga. I'm gonna
kind of
keep
in
it 100. I
LA?
ain't finna lie about shit. Like he
Aren't,
be having like certain people around him that I don't like approve of type shit, and they ain't even like nothing like that. It's just like niggas don't want to be around certain shit. Like I choose not to do that.
all right, and you can comment yes or no. Like you don't have to even give a comment about this. Do you think Nahmir changed once like he really got in a relationship? Because you know fans started to point
Nah,
out.
nah, nah, nah.
You
It
don't think?
ain't. I don't really think. I really don't think this is a relationship that did that because he always been in relationships. Like it might not have been publicized the way his relationship do now, but like that nigga, he always been in a relationship. Sure.
So wait, what do you think that happened then?
Uh, I ain't gonna say he kind of lost the motive for that shit because I mean, he always like music, so like that's what he do. But I'm just like I don't know, bro. I really don't. I can't speak for nobody to see what happened, bro. I really can't speak for nobody.
All
But
right, so
like
he
how I
drops
look
that.
at it is, I just feel like people around him fucked his business up, and he really just started like a breakdown, basically. Shit.
So he drops the album. I'm guessing you're saying you didn't even reach out to talk to him about it. But like even business aside, that's still your nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah,
I
that's still my
yo,
nigga
I
though.
haven't
Like, don't
talked to
get
him
it
yet,
wrong.
but the
That's still
first
my
thing I would
nigga.
say to him is like, yo, you good, bro? Like, cause the internet the internet want to see you break. The internet want to see like, yo, you're just breaking down because like they're clowning you about whatever the case is. That's what they want.
Nah, but I don't really think he worried about that shit. Like I talked to his mama though, like 2 weeks, like 3 weeks ago, and we was chopping it up about, you know what I'm saying, like our business and shit. And she was just explaining to me a lot of shit that was going on, like with him type shit. But it ain't nothing like that though. It just I just feel like I don't know, like I don't know if he lost the drive for that shit. Maybe he did, maybe not. But I ain't talked to him to actually like have like an actual sit down with him to see what's going on.
You,
But I mean, that's just one song though. I heard some other shit on there that was fire. So I ain't gonna say his album completely ass. Like that's not the case. Like I just ain't like that song, that Soul Train song. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like it.
well, then I ask you like the real question that like always been, you know, in my thought is like, man, I think this album was a bad look just overall for Nahmir
Why you say that though?
because when people like, and that's why I said I felt bad even tweeting it out, even though that's what it was, because this whole hip hop shit is perception, bro. And once
Yeah.
people put you in a perception like you're failing or you're not achieving whatever you might be achieving, it's almost like they just write you off. They don't even really want to give you a proper shot. And like I look at it and I'm like, yo, and on some real shit. And you could tell me, I could be wrong. I then look at him like, yo, a lot of people who were popping a couple years ago, I'm really now looking at them like, yo, how are y'all still making a living?
Right.
And I look at that with Nahmir and be like, yo, I know Nahmir is used to a certain type of shit because of the success he's had before. But shit is changing rapidly. How is he
Right.
gonna still, you know, do what he do and be how he is if shit ain't really looking the same way how it used
Well,
to.
you know, like a lot of niggas, like being a artist and music shit. That's just one thing. Like a lot of niggas got a lot
Wait,
of
hold on.
shit
I even
going
cut you
on.
off. Shit, Jay, niggas is wondering, yo, Jay, they think you're broke.
Listen, a lot of niggas got a lot of shit going on outside of music, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Like
what a lot of people don't know.
music is just a forefront. Like being an artist, shit, that's just a forefront, bro. Like that's just a look. But it's a lot of shit outside of music that generate income, bro. That niggas don't put people in their business. So I don't think he broke. He definitely not broke. That's not it. He got other shit outside of music. He got other shit outside of music that
If
he do shit.
if there was a chance where he says, "Yo, listen, yo, Jay, my bad for blah blah blah. Yo, we gotta," because I'm not gonna lie, I was rooting for Nahmir because after the Corday thing happened, which I understand that, and no, there's no hate, and there should be no hate to Corday. When Nahmir said, "I'm putting YBN on my back," he didn't say, "Oh, I'm just trying to keep my career going." It felt like he was trying to say, "I want to make sure that the brand YBN still means something." Do you think now, like, I guess what I'm asking, what's the move? What's the move?
I don't know, shit. I ain't got no answer to that, bro. I really don't know. To be honest, um, I think he, I don't think he completely lost it though. Shit, he for sure got hope. Shit, he ain't lose. I don't think he completely lost it, bro. I don't know. Maybe other people look at it different, but I heard some of his other shit. Like I
Yo,
ain't gonna lie, I just feel like whoever he just need a new something, bro. I don't know if it's an A&R, some new niggas, bro. I don't know because like he got shit that's way harder than what he put out that he could have put out.
yo,
Nigga, he really could have went 20 for 20, bro. Like he really got a lot of shit, bro. He could have went 20 for 20. I just feel like
let me ask you this. This been I said this and I seen people reacting to it. I believe it, but I would love to hear what you think about it. I think, and I said it, I said people like what Nahmir represented and even was rapping about, even when he got popping and all y'all got popping, what people are now attracted to isn't that.
yeah, no. You 100% right.
People like,
For sure.
yo, it's like they're attracted to the, like, they're attracted to the Pooh Shiesties, the like these other dudes who they're watching online and they're like, oh, that nigga's just doing all the shit he's rapping about.
Right.
You get me? And I was looking at that and I was like, yo, I think people might be using that against someone like Nahmir, who that's been part of his content and it was dope a couple years ago, but now they're like, nah, we rather when he say it, cause like we just seen him, like they have like 50 million guns, like they just got into 20 fights, they're like robbing people. You know what I mean? It just
You gotta
looks
realize though, too, though, from a business standpoint, a lot of motherfuckers don't want to deal with nobody like that. Like,
100%.
especially when we come from like, let's say like actual like brands and shit. They don't want to deal with no artist showing 100,000 guns on their motherfucking internet.
Look
Niggas
at
getting
young boy, he in
shootouts and shit.
jail. Shit, yo, Lil Durk is just figuring out the game now.
Right.
Dirk used to get blackballed from everything. Like niggas didn't want.
Yeah, no, like that shit real. Like you would get blackballed for that, bro. Like putting all these guns on the internet, getting in shootouts, going to jail, fighting, all that shit. Like that shit cool and all the look. Like that shit cool, like as a look. But like that shit really is not good because niggas are blackball you for you will miss out on a lot of money, a lot of blessings and shit like that. I
Nah.
can't speak on what nobody do though. Like that ain't my business. I don't get in folks' business on what they do on their free time and what they do in the streets and
I
shit.